Hi, my name's Csaplar, Senior Research Analyst for the Aberdeen Group for Storage and Virtualization Practice. Welcome to this vodcast by the Aberdeen Group and sponsored by Hill, a provider of storage arrays, software, and storage solutions. Today's vodcast is entitled Tiering, an important tool for managing the data explosion. Let's get started. At Aberdeen, we have a large community of end users that we survey to find their real-world experiences from deploying certain technologies. This report is a result of a survey I conducted of the storage market in January of this year. I had 106 organizations of all sizes tell me their experiences in storage. We cut the data by company size. Small enterprises, those that have under $50 million in revenue per year. Mid-size, those between $50 million and $1 billion. And large, above $1 billion. And what we found is that the growth in demand for storage is impacting companies of all sizes. We asked the IT professionals to tell us the top 3 professional pressures they face in their jobs. The number one answer, far and away, was meeting the increasing demand for storage capacity. This was far higher than the second response of dealing with budget cuts, a fact of life in this day and age, and third, managing to avoid application downtime. And when you look at the data growth rates, you understand why. On average, data is growing about 35% per year for all companies. For large enterprises, it's even faster, at 44% per year. 8% of respondents reported that their data grew from 90 to 140% per year, and another 6% claimed their data grew over 150%. Even this average growth rate of 35% means that you have to double your storage capacity every 1.5 to 2 years. So how do you keep from having to double your storage spending at the same rate? And we found one key technology to reduce the cost of data storage. An emerging strategy for managing data storage growth is the concept of automated data tiering. This is a fairly new concept, as Aberdeen found that only about 15% of companies today are doing it. Automated tiering is certainly more efficient than manual tiering, but there are differences in how vendors implement the different tiering schemes. The concept of tiering is that the most important, or the hot data, is stored on the fastest and most reliable storage medium. Those are SSDs, or solid-state disks, or very fast and reliable hard drives. As the data ages, the storage array automatically moves the data to slower, less premium drives that cost less. There's no real performance reduction because the most important data is still kept on the quick media, but you can take advantage of the less expensive drives as the data starts to age, but it's still important to be stored. To get the most out of these systems, look for a tiering system that is truly automatic, not just automated. That means a system that does not require complex policies and configuration settings. The best approach comes from vendors that offer real-time tiering so that the storage system can adapt continuously to dynamic data and where the hot data is constantly moving. Aberdeen found that generally companies that do tier their data use 2 or 3 tiers, as the savings benefits for more tiers really starts to diminish. Aberdeen identified those companies that are best in class in managing their storage and what data tiering practices they were employing. And we found that they have about 8% of their Tier 1 storage capacity as solid-state disks. Undoubtedly, this number has risen as the cost of SSD storage has declined since our research in January, and organizations are learning how to use them more wisely. Average companies only move their data between tiers about every 2.5 months. This slow pace of tiering reduces the possible savings from the automated tiering, as aging data is kept on the most expensive media longer than necessary. A faster rate of tiering would result in more dramatic savings. Still, even at the slow rate of data migration, companies using average media configuration, as reported in our survey, spent about 25% less than they did for Tier 1. A faster tiering process would increase this savings, as the need for expensive Tier 1 devices would be reduced as data is more quickly migrated to the Tier 2 configurations. Aberdeen has found that a real-time automatic data tiering process is an important way to keep storage costs from rising linearly with the growth of data. With the right storage arrays, this can be accomplished with little to no impact on storage performance, what every storage professional wants from his data center environment. For more information on storage, please visit the Dot Hill website at www.dothill.com. Thanks for listening, and please feel free to contact me at the Aberdeen Group if you have any questions.